Charleston, South Carolina on just $20. I recently saw Monica Church's $20 in Seattle, where she spent an entire day in Seattle just spending $20. So I thought it would be super cool to bring this here to Charleston and see if we can do the same thing. I'll be very curious to see if this is something that is possible, or have rising costs and inflation made this something that just won't get us anything. So first things first is we actually parked at the Battery. Parking is something that can be kind of finicky in Charleston. Usually parking garages are about $1 per half hour, so we opted for the Battery. So you can park at White Point Gardens. If you park near the water side, it is 6-hour free parking, and if you park on the park side, then that's 2 hours of free parking. So luckily we lucked out and found a spot near the water, so our parking is going to be free for the next 6 hours. And I am very parched. It is quite toasty today, so we're gonna head to a coffee shop and see if we can get ourselves a cheap coffee to give us some fuel for the day. One really cool thing about Charleston is, with it being such an old city, everything is so walkable. You can walk to pretty much anywhere you want to go in downtown. So we actually saved so much money by being able to park at the Battery and still walk to everywhere that we want to go. And you can pass these really pretty houses along the way. A lot of these homes, well, majority of them were all built in the 1700s and the 1800s. So it is just quite a scene. Like, look at this house here. So beautiful. And King Street and Queen Street all connect to the Battery, so you can literally take a straight shot to all of the local shops and businesses. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thanks. Have a good day. So now I need to calculate how much we have left. Let me set you guys down. So I went to Caviar and Bananas, which is a local coffee shop here downtown. One thing about Charleston is there are a ton of coffee shops. It's honestly kind of hard to pick, but I decided to go with Caviar and Bananas. And my total for a small iced coffee with some vanilla syrup, and yes, that was an additional 85 cents, but I don't care, I don't like black coffee, it was $5.14. So we are left with $14.86 to spend for the rest of our day in Charleston. And honestly, the small is a really good size. I'm happy with it, so let's go ahead and let's do some window shopping on King Street and just take a stroll through Charleston. So after perusing King Street and shopping at the bookstore, I'm getting a little hungry. My coffee has me feeling a little jittery. The guy was actually saying he was really bored, so he put in an extra shot of espresso to my coffee, so I think I'm really starting to feel that. So we're gonna grab something to eat. I think I'm gonna go to Callie's Hot Little Biscuit and see if we can find something that is like hopefully $5 or $6, because we have $14.86 left of our $20 to spend, and we still have dinner to go after this. So let's check out Callie's Hot Little Biscuit, and hopefully we can find something pretty cheap as a little snack slash lunch. change of plans. I didn't realize that Callie's closes at 2, so I'm gonna see if I can hunt down somewhere else, maybe get a cookie or something. It's definitely not gonna be a nutritious lunch, but it'll be something to just have on my tummy because I'm very hungry and we still have a long way until dinner. So that did not go as planned. I was really craving like a peanut butter and jelly biscuit from Callie's, but that's totally okay. I ended up going to Hotel Bennett. They have a little La Patisserie, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's a French cafe, and I ended up just getting a croissant because that's all I could afford. It was $3.75 for a croissant, so after tax it was $4.16. So we have $10.70 left to spend, and it's a decent sized croissant. I'll show it to you. It's pretty good. It's a really beautiful French cafe, and Hotel Bennett is absolutely stunning. Marion Square is right over here. I just stole one of the tables outside of the hotel just to enjoy my croissant. But definitely it's a great place to just chill if you're on King Street, which is actually the shopping district down here in downtown Charleston. But I'm gonna go ahead, devour my croissant because I'm very, very hungry. Does anybody else get really hungry after coffee? Especially if it's a stronger coffee, I find I get very, very hungry and a little jittery. So we're gonna enjoy this croissant and then head to Market Street, which is where a lot of local vendors are located. You can find like all these different crafts and different things about Charleston and a lot of really unique finds. So I'm very curious to see what's there. I feel like I see something new every time I go, and I haven't been in quite a while. So we will venture there together. But yeah, I'm gonna stuff my face now, but I'll catch you at the market. So we just left the market. It's really hard to talk to you guys in there just because there's so much hustle and bustle. So I came around the corner by the customs house just to fill you guys in. But we're actually gonna hit to Waterfront Park, which is where the pineapple fountain is. It's just such a fun place that a lot of families go to, and it's completely free. But on the way we passed Rainbow Row, which if you don't know is a row of 13 houses that are like from the 1700s, and they're just really beautiful, all pastel colors. So we will hit that on the way to Waterfront Park. So this is actually where the water taxi comes in. There's different departure points that you can do, but if you take it from Patriots Point, which is right behind me, all the way across the harbor to this dock here downtown, it's only $14 for an all-day pass, which is really good. I think it might be cheaper for a one-way, but it's honestly, I would just do the all-day pass because you can park at Patriots Point and then come all the way downtown and just enjoy downtown and not have to worry about parking over here. But it's definitely a fun option Charleston, but the problem with doing it today is that would have taken a lot of our money. That would have eaten up into our coffee and our croissant. So we needed that fuel and we just couldn't do the ferry this time. But it's a really good option if you're willing to spend more than the $20. I would highly recommend it. And it gets you on the water, which is one of the best parts about living in Charleston. So I'm leaving Waterfront Park now and I'm gonna head to the Griffin because I think I can stay under our $20 there. We have $10.70 left, so hopefully we can stay under that there. We're gonna grab something to eat there, so hopefully, cross our fingers, we can stay under. I will say that you will get in a ton of steps and save money if you're trying to spend a day here in under $20. Little update, I called the Griffin to see if they had chili because I saw online it was only $5 for a bowl of chili, which it's pretty toasty outside, but you know, if that's what our money's gonna get us, it's gonna get us some protein and something fulfilling. So that is what we went with. Keeps us under our budget with a little bit of extra to spare. We have made it back to White Point Gardens and my goodness gracious, I think I've gotten in like 20,000 steps today. Not even kidding, if you spend a day like this, you will get in a ton of steps. But if you remember, I'm parked here at White Point Gardens, so I ran to the car and grabbed my book. I'm just reading Heartbones by Colleen Hoover, and I have my chili, which came out to be $8.19, so $7.19. I left a $1 tip, so $8.19, and that leaves us with $2.51. The way I really want to spend this $2.51 is going to see the sunset at the beach. So you can see a sunset here at the Battery and it's absolutely stunning, but I have enough to get some gas and head to Sullivan's Island. My car gets about 28 miles a gallon and it's only like 9.5 miles to Sullivan's Island from here. So that's where we're gonna go. And I did end up getting a free water too because I was incredibly thirsty. I brought a water from home earlier. So I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy my chili, read my book, and then head to see the sunset. I just wrapped up dinner. That chili was really good and very satiating, especially not having eaten anything really all day long. But I am heading back to the car now and I parked where there was 6-hour parking. I got here at 1 o'clock and it's about 5 now, so I hit it just perfectly. So the clouds are kind of rolling in, so I don't know what the sunset's gonna look like, but let's just go ahead and head to the beach. Finally made it to the beach and I did the gas cost math. So my car gets 28 miles to the gallon and it's $3.20 a gallon. So I divided 320 by 28, multiplied it by 9.5 miles, which is how far the beach was from where we were downtown. And it came to $1.09. So $2.51 minus $1.09 leaves us with $1.42 not being spent. I'll be honest, I really had my doubts, but you can in fact enjoy a day in Charleston with $20. You may be hungry and you will definitely need your walking shoes, but it is possible. And it was definitely a lot of fun, lots of sightseeing, and again, that's really beneficial with Charleston is because it is so walkable. You don't even have to drive to the beach to see the sunset. There's so many different places downtown that you can see the sunset, and it's absolutely stunning. This is just where I prefer to see the sunset. And as far as like what I got, you don't have to get a coffee. You could opt for something more substantial. I'm just a coffee lover and I love exploring Charleston's coffee shops, so that's just what I decided to get. And the same thing with lunch, and obviously dinner was the most substantial thing out of everything, but all local places, and I just really enjoyed the challenge, and I'm very happy to confirm that this can actually be done. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some ideas if you're coming to visit Charleston, or if you live in Charleston, some places to go check out. And if you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!